Warning. Full Noise Punk and Hardcore show contains coarse language and adult themes that are not suitable for children. Or your nana!
Cease and desist. Welcome to Full Noise Punk and Hardcore Show. Coming you not live anymore from Blunt Studios. You got myself, Fraser, and we've got Baz sitting on the other side of the room to me today. How are you feeling, Baz? We good?
Bloody
Pumped for it?
Going good, mate. Back for episode number 73.
73, fuck yeah. What did we just hear then, man? What kicked us off?
We kicked us off with a bit of Jongo Bones. Jongo Beans.
Close.
Actually, we might have to talk about some song back announcing a bit later on. I've got some shit to roast you about later on. In the last episode, there was one song that you said wrong twice, which was fucking hilarious, and I picked it up when we were back announcing. So we might have a little chat about that one later. But back to the show, we had Jongo Bones and the Barefoot Bandits with No Comply. Then we had Solex with Laugh Now. Solex from our mates at TBS, Televised Suicide Records there. Shout out you lads. And we had Subversion with Forked Tongue, turning the clock back to about 1995 there. So yeah, we got a little bit on the show tonight. It's our 73rd episode. We're going to spin a bit of shit about Froth and Fury tonight. Me and my son Jimmy attended Froth and Fury there. We got a special guest coming in a little while to give us his point of view on Froth and Fury. So we got a kid's point of view, 14-year-olds. There was a lot of kids there. It was a great fucking show.
Fuck yeah.
And we'll get his perspective on it. I'll give you a bit of a rundown on the bands that we went and see. We saw some incredible bands and they were all unbelievable. I couldn't even give you a favourite for the day. It was very consistent, unbelievable. We've got a couple of big tours to talk about. Some you might be already aware of if you listened to the last couple of weeks' shows. A couple of new announcements as well. New ones
that I'm fucking tingling at the tip for. I'm fucking pumped for a couple in there.
2026 is shaping up to be fucking massive on the tours.
Absolutely.
And we've got to welcome Clarity aboard. I visited Clarity while I was in Adelaide for Froth and Fury. Had a chat to them about playing their tunes on our show, and they were more than happy for us to do so. So shout out to Footy and the crew there at Clarity. Thanks for letting us play a bit of Where's the Pope and that kind of thing. It makes that show fucking great. So thank you.
More people we can get on board, the more love we can spread, the more people we can chat shit about, and more music we can play.
That's right. So next time you're in Adelaide, go and see our mates at Clarity there. They got some great shit in there. I picked up a nice little haul when I was there last Sunday. Some Televised Suicide Records. Incidentally, we
Synergy, brother. Synergy.
Yeah. Could not leave them there for $30 a piece. Couple of great records there. And incidentally, we're going to do a bit of a salute to Televised Suicide on our next show. So yeah, look forward to that one coming up.
So what are we going to hear next, man? We're going to play some more tunes before we get stuck into it.
We're going to head over to Perth. Speaking of Perth people, we're going to go hear a bit of Alf with Road Rage next. So
fuck yeah, let's play it, man.
Here we go.
We'll don't get me wrong, mate. I know how to fucking paint. I don't fucking paint the trains that they're saying I did, mate. But if they want to fucking charge me for trains, I'll go out and fucking paint some fucking trains. Fucking trains. Trains.
I notice a smile on your lips. Does murder make you happy?
Murder merely relieves tension, Mr. Krazan. For murder to bring happiness, one must already be happy. And I am, completely at peace with myself.
Hey, anything else you want?
Yeah. Make his knuckles bleed.
I'm gonna use it!
Just heard a bit of Alf with Road Rage, Exit Mold with Alien, Durry Paint Trains, Thylacine, Underneath Bridges, Smug Anime Face, Junk, bit of off their older one there, and Maggot Cave, Nug Raider. And we have a long-standing tradition here that dates all the way back to our first show of making sure we really highlight our fuck-ups and put them out there for everyone to see. So
there's no shortage of fuck-ups on this show.
No,
we've got
living off of it.
We've got a beauty from last week. Now here's Fraser's back announcement of bit of wrought menace here. This was supposed to be Cursed Womb, so here's the first one.
It wasn't. We've got Raw Menace coming up next with Concealed Womb.
And here's the second go when you back announced it as well.
So there we had a bit of Raw Menace, Crusted Womb. That's what kicked us off. Yeah, just not even close, was it?
Just nailed it.
Just different words.
There's no doubt I've done the same thing a million times. It just it just hasn't occurred to us.
Yeah. You know the worst part is I listened back to that show and I still didn't fucking hear it. That was all.
The only reason I heard it is because I fucking got to edit this shit. So I was listening through it and I had a bit of a chuckle, and then I heard the back announcement and went, fucking got it wrong again. Anyway, we've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all done these these nice little fuck ups. But anyway, we've got our special guest in the studio with us now to talk a bit of shit about Froth and Fury with us.
Speaking of fuck ups, Jimi.
Speaking of fuck ups. Welcome to your first. It's not the first time Jimmy's been on the show, but it's the first time he's been with us since this has been a podcast. We've gone rogue. So yeah. Anyway, how's things, mate?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good to have you on the show. Come in a bit closer to the microphone there, mate.
Get comfy.
That's
get
a bit
comfy.
better.
There we go.
Now we're talking. So yeah. Anyway, long story short is me and Jimmy attended Froth and Fury there last weekend, and it was fucking awesome. It was a time and a half. Very nice fucking festival. One of the best organised festivals I've been to for a long time. The lineup was killer. The fucking roster was killer. Just the actual schedule for the day was set out really well. There wasn't any crossovers for us. We got to see an absolute shitload of bands. Just to reiterate who we've seen, I'd actually go back and make sure I got all these in. We started off the day with the Bearded Clams, then a bit of Where's the Pope, so a couple of classic old Adelaide bands there. And one thing, the theme of this concert really was just comeback bands. Like these bands, a lot of these bands I never thought I'd get to see in my lifetime.
For the Kim Kardashian Festival.
The what?
The Kim Kardashian Festival. Comeback.
But so, look, I never would have thought my 14-year-old son would have got to see the Bearded Clams or Where's the Pope for sure. And Blood Duster was another one of those. But yeah, we saw the Flangipanis. We saw a bit of Big Noda from a distance. We were fucking a bit sun fucking burnt by that stage. We went and sat out in the stands and watched that one. Headed inside of the compound for a bit of Blood Duster. Then we come out, saw Frenzal Rom. I know Jimmy really enjoyed a bit of Frenzal Rom there. Bit of Lagwagon. The guitarist from Frenzal Rom plays for Lagwagon as well, which was cool. Then Nail Bomb, fucking unbelievable to see them. I know it's a completely different band these days, but it's really good to see Max up there still doing that shit. And with a bit of a younger crew up there with him, and they were fucking awesome. And one that absolutely blew both of us away was Snot, back with a new singer. They were fucking unbelievable. I never thought I'd get to see Snot. I'd actually forgotten about Snot. I forgot how fucking good they were until I've seen them here at the Froth and Fury. Then we saw a little bit of Soulfly, a couple of songs, and then we headed in to finish off the night with Private Function, and they just blew the fucking lid off because it was like their last show in Adelaide, so they say, don't they? Frenzal Rom had another idea about that. So what did Frenzal Rom say about Private Function's exit?
They kind of called him out quite a bit, saying that they'd probably get their reunion tour in about like a couple months' time.
Funny thing was, Private Function was actually about 5 metres away from us in the crowd when we were watching Frenzal Rom, so we got to see their reaction firsthand, and they thought it was pretty funny. Frenzal reckons it's a load of shit, and Private Function will be back in about 3 months doing their reunion tour in inverted commas.
It would be on brand. It would be
it absolutely would, wouldn't it? 100%.
Would not surprise me at all. So, like, coming from, a younger point of view, obviously everyone loves the festivals for getting fucked up and having a bit of carry on, but you're not quite there yet, Jimmy. So, how was it like being, younger there? Was it all, inclusive? It wasn't just like you were shoehorned in, like it felt like it was a spot for kids as well?
Most definitely. I saw in the mosh pit like a couple teenagers, more than like one, just going at it, like getting like crowd surfing and getting thrown at the security guards. It was hilarious.
The way things should be. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
they looked
awesome.
after the kids really well, and there was a lot of kids in attendance, which is good to see, because at the end of the day, that's the next generation. If you haven't got the kids coming through to these things, then who's going to be there in a few years, you know, when old cunts like me are no longer in attendance, you know, like there's got to be someone coming through. So that's what keeps these things going. And when the kids go and have a good experience there, they want to come back, and you know, the next few years they come back, they bring their mates and that kind of thing. And that's the community builds from there. So
circle of life.
Yeah. What was your highlights, mate? What was your absolute favourites of the day?
Highlights, Blood Duster.
I was hoping you might say that.
I saw a proud dad sparkle in your eye then.
For a very heavy band, I thought that they were hilarious. They did not take themselves seriously. They are fucking hilarious.
No, and that's one, they've never changed. They've always been like that too. That's their persona. It's really fucking cool.
Especially the lead singer. He's such an entertainer. It wasn't like just like them on the stage just performing. They put on like a entire show by themselves.
Oh, nice.
Unbelievable. And yeah, there was a giant dick getting blown.
Oh, yes.
Big dick balloon getting thrown around the crowd and end up on the stage a couple of times. So they had a bit of fun with that, squirting their fake blood on it and shit and whatever else. And they had a bit of a guest singer, Jimi. He come up in just a t-shirt.
Oh yeah. Was he part of the band or something?
No,
or
he was just
like,
one of their mates off the side of the stage, I think.
One of their mates
come up to do a guest vocal for him.
One of their mates came up to the microphone stand with no pants on, no undies, no nothing, just pure freedom.
And the singer, halfway through the song, thought it might be a good idea to come up and pull his t-shirt over his head, so revealing everything to the crowd.
Oh, nice. So it was really all for families, you know?
It definitely was. There was one moment where the singer asked if anyone in the crowd had any cocaine.
And was this like, I'm guessing Blood Dust would have been a bit later on then? Maybe that.
Yeah, towards the end of the day. Afternoon, late arvo. Probably not late enough.
Late enough.
Still daylight out.
And another funny one from those guys. They brought a chick from Regurgitate to come up on stage to play a guest song. She plays the guitar, and the song went for about 5 seconds. It was one of their super short ones. So they made this big hoo-ha about the chick from Regurgitate has come to play this song. Rah-rah. She comes out, gets the guitar, plays the song, and it's about 5 seconds later, it's it. She walks off, and she come all the way down for that. Thank you. That was entertaining. But yeah, speaking of entertaining, private function, they had some nights come up on stage, the ones that were putting on the show in between while they were setting up in the compound. They had shows like they had the roller derby, they had nights with either armour, fighting with swords, whatever else. And they had wrestling, and they had the wrestlers and the knights up on stage with them at one stage there, piss farting around, doing a bit of stuff on stage. That was pretty cool. Chris decided to give pretty much everyone in the crowd with a hat a beer before they played No Hat, No Play. That was they just had a big bucket of beers, throwing beers to everyone in the crowd. It was fucking great. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Any other highlights, mate, from your day?
I'd say Flanger Panties was actually really good. Never heard of them beforehand, and they were quite wicked. Nice to see some like female rep for singers. That she was actually wicked.
Yeah, look, one only bad side of Froth and Fury was it was a little bit of a sausage fest, I guess you'd say. There wasn't a lot of female representation there. There was a few, but probably like to see a bit more next year. That's probably something that, if anything, like, I hate to put a downer on it, really, because everything was so fucking awesome about the festival. But if you had to pick one thing, probably that would be one thing they could work on perhaps next year. Maybe a bit more of that.
Can't we all? Can't we all?
But look, so
that's good.
Everything else was fucking fantastic. Yeah, Snot was a real highlight for me. I never thought I'd see those guys, and they were fucking amazing. They were really good. Blood Duster was probably the other one for me. Just absolutely killer.
Sounds like a nice family fun outing full of cocaine, cocks and heavy music. Who couldn't be happier?
Yeah, look, and that being said too, that's for me, I'm not a big festival person, and I was sober as a judge at this thing, and I still had an absolutely fucking killer day. It was great, and it was just great to see Jimi absolutely. He was either really getting into it, or he was completely bewildered by something that was going on stage or in the crowd. It was fucking great to see. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, thanks for coming, mate.
Hell yeah. Is there any final thoughts, Jimmy?
Nah, that it was just fucking wicked. I hope the lineup for next year, if they're doing it, is just as good as the last one. It was really, it was just an experience that you had to be there to feel everything.
I'm jealous as fuck.
Well, it's all right. You'll be there with us next year, mate, for sure. If they put on a lineup like that, I think it's going to have to be a no-brainer, really. Have to be there. So, yeah, Froth and Fury 2026. Look out next year. I think we'll have to make an appearance again.
Absolutely.
And if you're listening, anyone from the crew there, fucking killer job. Awesome. Very well done. And can you talk Blood Duster into coming back again next year, please? That would be fucking fantastic. And so, yeah, I guess if we got nothing else to say, we might hear a few songs from Froth and Fury, from the bands that we went and seen. So we've got a nice little set put together here of Froth and Fury bands, so enjoy. We're going to kick it off with Where's the Pope, You Dick.
Just want everyone to be like you, follow and copy what you do, try to act like you will see, never some beautiful me. Just want everyone to be like you, follow and copy what you do, try to act like you will see, never some beautiful me. You dick, just a dick, you're a dick, why don't you think? It's time for you to use your brain, that shit causing us a pain, not around for your own good, I guess you probably should. You dick, just a dick, you're a dick, why don't you think? Be like you, follow and copy what you do, try to act like you listen, maybe some good for me. You dick, just a dick, you're a dick, why don't you think? It's time for you to use your brain, that shit causing us a pain, not around for your own good, I guess you probably should. You dick, just a dick, you're a dick, why don't you think?
This one's called Psycho Show! fucking A. Guys, we can't come back. This is our last song. I think it's probably pretty self-explanatory. There is only one more song that we do at the end of our set. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go! Computer clown. Computer clown. Computer clown. Computer clown. You want the computer clown found? Computer clown. Computer clown. Computer clown. We got the computer clown. Yeah. Computer clowns. Thank you all for coming. Fucking blow me away. Everyone. Computer clown. Alright. Bring your beer on. Fucking yeah. Thank you, fucking A. We have no more. We are told by the finish.
fuck was that? That was cool. That song's called No Hat, No Play. Private function. You're listening to us on 106.7 PBS FM. This Drive Live. The crowd is booing us. That's fantastic.
But folks, that was our Froth and Fury set there for tonight. We kicked it off with Where's the Pope with You Dick and Fear of God. Then we heard some Bearded Clams from their little live album I picked up from Clarity the other day. We heard Psycho Child and their self-titled track there. Every good punk band's got to have a self-titled, don't they?
You got to.
So that was Bearded Clams by the Bearded Clams. Then we heard a bit of Blood Duster. We had Vulgar Taste and Porn Store Stiffy. That's got to be my favourite track of theirs. They played both of those live, I believe. Definitely Porn Store Stiffy. I remember that one well. And we closed out that set with a couple from Private Function. We had No Hat, No Play and Dial Before You Dig. And that No Hat, No Play one was a live one of theirs from some radio thing there I picked up off Bandcamp, live on 3D radio. So I can't remember now off the top of my head, but I shouldn't have probably mentioned that without fucking remembering it. Anyway. So there you go, Froth and Fury, and now we might jump straight into our Bandcamp find of the week. Froze, we've got
Yeah, so this one, hold on, fucking hard pause. I need to get my phone so I've got the information in front of me. Oh, keep it rolling. All good. This is a professional fucking thing we got going on here.
That's it. It's never a train wreck, this show.
Nah, so, it was the So Fresh... Totally So Fresh Summer, bit of a play on words from the like the So Fresh CDs that you used to get way back when CDs existed, and there was all bands that from around the Tote and that sort of crew, that mob,
that sort of crowd, I think,
and put together by Billiam from Billiam. I'll read out a little bit of the the description here because it's, look, I'll be honest, he puts it in words better than I could, and I reckon we'll just better hearing it from the horse's mouth.
That's right.
So this is a compilation of 65 artists from so-called Australia. Whoops, I might just take a little bit of a step back.
That's all right.
This is a compilation of 65 artists from so-called Australia. 100% of the funds raised going towards the Black People's Union, who will distribute the funds to mob in need. This release coincides with a mini-fest being held at the Tote on December 21st. It's got there the guys who did the artwork. His name is Darcy, and it was mastered by Che Willingham. It's really I love saying shit like this in punk. This is what Dull
It's a community, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's about community, and that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, Dull Manchild did another one for Bushfire Relief recently, and this sort of shit's awesome. More of this. And look, I love giving money where I can to good causes like the Black People's Union, and when I get a bit of wicked music with that, bonus.
Bonus.
You know,
There's
so
many good songs on this compilation too. So many good bands, so many good songs.
It's that real egg punky sort of vibe.
Yeah. Just so many that we've featured on the show in the past, and it was just a no-brainer for us, really. This one, wasn't it?
Absolutely, and the work that Billiam's put into this one, you can feel it too. It's done really well.
Yeah.
I like the last line that he of the little description there. It says, I said I'd never organise another comp, and then I did one twice the size. So sorry about that. You can tell it's a bit of, he's done it from love with that. He's
100%.
It's I'm really stoked. If you're on Bandcamp, which by the way you should be, because Spotify can eat a big bag of marinated cocks. They're an absolute bunch of pricks, so get onto Bandcamp.
100%.
Make sure
100%.
you're buying, supporting artists, and support charities and organisations, and get this one on your playlist. It is awesome. 65 wicked songs. There's no reason not to do it if you ask me.
No. What is it? $5? I think.
I think that was the minimum.
That's the minimum. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe make your coffee at home, you fuckwits, and buy this instead. You can save put the $5 elsewhere to people that need it. So we can play 6 songs coming off this one. I don't know what order we've got them in off the top of my head.
We're going to kick it off with the Billiam track, of course, 11
Billiam.
Cents. That's such a good track.
It's a great
11
track.
Cents.
It's all of them. Just touching on it again. It is that real. There's nothing really hardcore, nothing real heavy in here.
No.
A lot of it is that egg punk that is just unbelievable. And it fits a certain kind of vibe,
It
punks
does,
for everyone.
Yeah.
Punks for everyone when you're happy, sad, angry, and this is one of my happy punks.
It's a very, very nicely put together compilation.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely awesome.
Yeah. So we'll play that one and enjoy.
Enjoy. Yeah, here's Billiam with 11 Cents.
Cents.
so much.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's wrong with past generations? Do they understand that the way we walk and the way we talk shouldn't matter anymore? What's wrong with the last generation? Do they realize that we can love and we can share, and we're not so dull after all? We're all outcasts, we're all misfits. They don't like us cause they miss it. We'll have as much fun as you. Don't treat us like fools. This is my generation. This is our generation. This is your generation now. My generation. What's wrong with past generations? Do they understand that times have changed? History books have stayed. Won't matter anymore. We're all outcasts. We're all misfits. They don't like us cause they miss it. We'll have as much fun as you. Don't treat us like fools. This is my generation. This is your generation. This is our generation now. My generation. This is my generation. This is your generation. This is our generation now. My generation. This is our generation. This is your generation. This is my generation. This is our generation. Wow!
Your shower's fucked. A few months ago I fell through my shower. I finished work at 4 o'clock. I get back in Dandy at 4:30. But that's overtime for tradies, and they refused to quote during overtime. So I had to email them photos. They said they didn't want to do a Band-Aid solution, so it's going to be $25,000. So your shower's fucked, your mind is fucked, you take it for granted, washing yourself every day, cleansing the stress from the day away. When you shower, it's not just for hygienic reasons, it's good for your body to bask in the bathe, in the enjoy in the water. I just want to be able to feel like I'm not going to fall through my shower and nut myself on a bean. I've been washing myself with a rag for 3 weeks. I need a shower. I just need to sit under hot water for 15 minutes. Should I go to a swimming pool? Should I join a gym? Should I join a gym for 3 months just so I can get a shower and catch my membership? That's what someone suggested. What the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do? Tradies don't give a shit. They just want to pay off their Hiluxes.
There we heard Billiam, 11 cents. Midgies, Kimbo, Screensaver, Symptom Check, not fucking up any sort of back announcing tonight, cunts. Hand Grenade Heart, Generation, and Hot Tub's Time Machine. Shower's fucked. Yeah, look, banged on about it before the songs. I'm going to say it again. Go buy this.
Yeah, get behind it, people.
Absolutely.
Get
Support shit like this. You see a compilation where it's all going to a good cause, buy it up in fucking armfuls. But what else is happening in the world of punk, man?
We've just had a couple, two more massive announcements as far as tours go. I mean, we already had, Murphy's Law, Negative Approach, and Suicidal coming soon. We're not going to go back through all those dates today. Go back to our previous shows and listen to that if you want that, or look them up. Just get on the socials. Like, there's too many dates for us to talk about. We haven't got all night. So yeah, if you're interested, Murphy's Law, they're coming. Suicidal and Negative Approach. Negative Approach is a fair way away. That's like October, I think, that one, just off the top of my head. There's a while till that one, but the other ones are coming up soon, and so are the other two that just got announced. Descendants. Fuck yeah, people.
Unbelievable.
And in Descendants, in full Descendants fashion, obviously, they're going everywhere, as they always do. And I think for the Adelaide show at the Gov, I think they've got the shorts in support there. The shorts from Ballarat, they're pretty cool. I've seen them before.
There was another one too that I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'll have to look that one up. I've got the photo there. I'll have a look at that in a minute. But yeah, the other one obviously was Poison the Well. They're playing the very next night if you're in Adelaide on the Tuesday. Descendants are on the Monday on the public holiday. Poison the Well with Haywire from Boston. A Boston hardcore band. They're also pretty awesome, so I'll be hopefully attending both of them ones, and I know Jimmy here is pretty keen to attend the Descendants one with us. So
fucking oath, man.
Apparently we're allowed to bring you, mate, so you keen for that one?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
At the Gov. The Gov's always fucking good. One of my all-time favourite shows, it's in my top three, was Descendants. Not last time they came here, I missed them last time.
Well, everyone missed them last time.
Yeah, the time before that, didn't they play in the end?
Yeah, didn't Milo end up having a heart attack?
You might be right, actually, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the Australian tour. They had to give the flick because Ticker was playing up.
Yeah, so I've seen them the time before that, and that's seriously in my top three of all-time gigs. It was fucking amazing, so good. So get your tickets for them ones soon, folks. I can see the Descendants one maybe selling out. I don't know, it's a Monday night, it's a shit night. And I'm only talking Adelaide. Obviously, there's a bunch of other places if you're tuning in from somewhere else in Australia or wherever. So there's plenty of dates there to get and check them out, and Poison the Well as well, playing plenty of dates too. So there you go, massive lineup of bands coming in hot, touring Australia in 2026, and a bit of new shit. We haven't got a lot of new shit to talk about this week.
It's been a bit quiet.
Has been a bit quiet. There's a bit in the works.
Normal.
There's a bit in the works that's exciting. We'll talk about that on another show. That's still a little while away. Obviously, Private Function's got something coming too. We'd love to do a Private Function special. We've been talking about that for a while, but
should do.
I think we'll hold off until they bust out this new record, and then we'll include that in the special, and we'll hopefully, we'll see if we can...
Probably their reunion tour as well, by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Anyway, we might see if we can get a couple of words from the band or from Chris or something. We'll get in contact with them, see if we can make it a fucking ripper of a special. I was speaking of specials and stuff too. Another one that's just hot off the press, Inner City Uprising, who are another record label we got in contact with. They're keen to have a chat with us at some stage, and that would be Jay Blurter, who would like to have a chat with us at some stage about... Well, we'd like to talk to him about the label side of things, but obviously he was in a bunch of fucking killer bands in that Sydney scene as well, so that would be a fucking awesome chat. So that's something we're going to have to make happen at some stage in 2026. He's pretty keen for a chat with us, so we'll tee that up. And speaking of new shit now, the Inseminoids, Mutant Ferox, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Fucked if I know. These guys are from Sweden. We played the Inseminoids on the show a little bit before. Fucking good mates of ours from Sweden. And so they've got a new record out. We'll be playing some of that on our next regular programming show.
Yeah.
Make sure we got some of that to share. And we briefly mentioned it before, Dole Manchild's 2026 Bushfire Relief compilation, 95 motherfucking songs.
Yeah,
it is massive. So another great compilation, and for another good cause to get behind, folks. Well done to Dole Manchild. I think they're from Melbourne, off the top of my head. Well done to those guys for putting out that. It's a great compilation. It's very much like the other one too. much on that egg punk side of things. It's got a bit of a vibe, a bit of a feel to it, of course. So yeah, check that one out as well. But that's all I got for this week for new shit and all the rest of it. So yeah.
I've got a few things up my sleeve. One that I'm absolutely buzzing for is the new Converge coming out March. Oh shit!
Oh yeah, that's another March one, isn't it? Early March, I think. Yeah,
early March. One that came out yesterday, day before, when we're recording this, was the Itchy and the Nets as well. Their new one.
Yeah.
I've got that vinyl coming the way. That's an awesome little album. That one. Left a bit like Shortbread Biscuits. That one. I wanted a bit more, but still fucking good for what.
Could
what
be
we got.
a future Wax of the Week. That one.
Absolutely, it will be when it rocks up. And I'm trying to think off the top of my head now, which I shouldn't be doing. Oh, new Radium Dolls, if that's your thing, that came out as well. They dabble in the punk sort of side of things, a bit more alt rocky. Probably won't play too much of them because they've got a good decent name for themselves, sort of thing. They're doing all right. They don't need our help. And everywhere, sad virgin losers can rejoice, as Joyce Manor have put out another album. So,
Joyce Manor,
yeah. So a bit of Midwest emo, if that's your thing, you can cry and jerk off into the mirror or whatever you emotionally manipulative fucks like to do. But yeah, and look, it was good. I listened to it. Might have even bought it, but hey, I'm only going to shit talking for the fun of it. Not going to deny that I don't like the music. Anything else, Baz, before we go into our last set?
No, look, I think that's about it. Look, Poison the Well also, they've got one coming out in March too. I was just looking for the name of the record there. I couldn't find it off the top of my head.
It's only been about 8 years in the fucking making.
They finally do, yeah. Look, that's they're for their tour, by the way, when they come to Australia, they're playing the opposite of December in full as I think a 30-year celebration of that one, and sporting the new record as well, plus all the old favourites. So it's going to be a fucking massive show there at the Lions Arts Factory if you're in Adelaide.
How big's your heart on for that?
It's just about to bump the microphone. Oops, there it goes. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, very much looking forward to that one. But look, I'm an old cunt, and I don't know how the fuck I'm going to go back to back Monday and Tuesday night. It's it could be the last two shows I go to, perhaps. So we'll see how we go.
You need to book off work for the next 6 months to recover, mate. You're fucked.
Quite possibly.
You are fucked.
But very much looking forward to that one. And anyway, should we get back into the tunes?
Yeah, let's play some tunes,
Just check me fucking list. What do we got next? Look, we're turning back the clock into the 90s here. Bit of Elbow Deep.
Fuck yeah.
Here we go.
I know how it is with their airs and their looks and they can drive a man crazy. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it that way. It's just that they don't know when to stop. They never know when to stop. That's why they have to be stopped.
Oh, that was Elbow Deep with The Wrath of Joe Spinell. We had Pesci with Days to Go, Uranium Club with God's Chest, Cunts with Mould, and Coffin Birth with Conjoined in Death. And we've come to the end of our show, Froze.
Yeah.
And Jimmy.
Jimmy's also here still. He's stuck around.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on the show this week, Jim, for giving us a bit of insight on the Froth and Fury Fest from your point of view.
Yeah, it was wicked hearing all that, man. It's more point of views, the better. It's good. I like that. It was awesome. Always good to have a chat with you too, mate, and having you on the show. We love it.
Would have said more if I remembered my fucking notes.
Mate, you're doing it the full noise way, just half-assed and winged. It's how things are meant to be done.
We generally don't fuck around with notes and shit.
No.
We try not to.
Just no sort of that foresight or planning.
Full improv.
That's the way it's meant to be done, if you can't tell.
That's the way we roll. And anyway, we'll be back our next episode with a bit of a televised suicide special, so to speak. So a bit of a salute to televised suicide. And we got a bunch of their vinyls here in the studio with us, and we can't wait to share a fuckload of that with you next time. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, catch you next time, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
And we're going to leave you with a bit of Mint, which is fucking mint.
I love this album.
The Time Machine EP that takes you back to 1983.
It's just great. It's grown on me like a tumour, this album. I've loved every time I've listened to it, all 4 minutes of it. Actually, by the time I drop the kid off to school and then drive to work, I can get the whole EP done. I've been doing that nearly every day.
Yeah.
And this song goes out to the special kind of fuckwit that was Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
And thanks for dying, mate.
Yeah.
It was good.
Done us all a favour. This is Mint with Valhalla. Catch ya.
To my friend Charlie Kirk. Rest now, brother. We have the watch. And I'll see you in Valhalla.